8:27 here on the East Coast, and welcome back to Live Now from Fox. We are following some breaking news, which takes us out to the Middle East. Take a look at your screen. This just coming into our Live Now from Fox newsroom, courtesy of the Prime Minister of Israel. We found this just recently on X. It says, quote, after conducting in-depth interviews with 7 worthy candidates, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has decided to appoint former Israel Navy commander as the next director of the ISA. As we're learning this news, I want to give you a live look out in Jerusalem, Israel, on this Monday morning. This, as AP reports, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has nominated a new domestic security chief after he moved to fire the current one over a crisis of confidence that critics say was politically motivated. Netanyahu this Monday nominated former Navy commander to lead the agency, which surveils and thwarts attacks from Palestinian militant groups. Now, this nomination comes as Israeli police said they have arrested 2 suspects in connection with an investigation into ties with the Gulf Arab state of Qatar and the office of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Further information we are learning from AP says that Netanyahu's party has slammed the arrest of a top aide to the Israeli leader, saying, quote, it's part of a civil servant-driven effort to topple Netanyahu's rule. It named the advisor arrested as Yonatan Urich, a longtime aide to the prime minister. It said in a statement that his arrest was, quote, a new low in the political witch hunt against the Israeli leader. Now, earlier this month, Netanyahu moved to fire a former chief, a step that sparked an uproar in Israel. Netanyahu said he lost faith in that person over Hamas's October 7, 2023 attacks and over disagreements of ceasefire negotiations. But critics say the dismissal undermined Israel's independent state institutions and came at a problematic time. This as the agency was investigating links between the Gulf state of Qatar and close advisors to Netanyahu. Israel's High Court froze the dismissal pending further hearings, but did clear the way for Netanyahu to interview candidates for the job. And that again brings us back as we're following this top story. We know that, as I mentioned, that Israel's party has slammed the arrest of this top 8 leader, saying it's part of a civil servant-driven effort to topple Netanyahu's rule. And then, of course, learning that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has nominated a new domestic security chief after he moved to fire the current one over a crisis of confidence that critics say was politically motivated. So a lot we're following out in the Middle East for these breaking news alerts. We are looking to see if the Israeli government will hold their daily briefing out in Tel Aviv, Israel. We have yet to hear word, but of course, if we do get that in, you'll get that right here on Live Now from Fox.